Good morning, everyone. This morning I'm making sausages for breakfast. These jalapeno cheddar smokies are so freaking good. I ate them yesterday when we were out on the quad, and that's all I could think about all night was eating my last two. So good. Ooh, shoot, a little windy out here today. Got some food out for Cruzy. So I'm really not too sure what's on the agenda here today. The crew here at the Gold Claim have gone out to do some work and stuff this morning. But Adam was telling me yesterday that he has quite the big chunk of jade that they dug up out here. And he was thinking about maybe taking me and you guys into town here or into somebody local around here that is gonna cut it up today. Yeah, when they're out here on the Gold Claim, they picked up this big, huge chunk of jade. So that might be kind of cool today. Let's go put this out for Cruzy. Hey, buddy, breakfast is coming, bro. Just gotta thaw it out. We're burning them. Turn the heat down. Oh, yeah, look at that. So good. Look at the cheese coming out of there. Adam's back, and it looks like he just offloaded some rocks. That looks like a regular rock to me, just a normal everyday rock. Apparently, that is a great big chunk of jade.
Let's see it. We put water on it.
Oh,
that's all your jade in here.
Ah, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know how many people probably walk by and see something like this sitting there and not even know?
You wouldn't even know. Like the thing is, when I'm digging, it looks different than everything else. So I'll take it out.
Let's go. Another day, another adventure.
You betcha.
Adam's taking us on a little adventure into the town that he was born in. Technically, I can't say town anymore because everybody moved out of here in the early 90s. So welcome to the ghost town of Cassier BC. Where are we heading, boss?
Well, we're headed to Cassier to go see what that jade rock is worth.
So what are they gonna do with the rock?
They're gonna cut it in half, and then that'll tell you the quality of the jade inside.
So this is Scrappy Larry's place.
It sure is. Anything you need, he's got.
So were you born in Cassier here?
Yes, I was.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's left? What's left of this town? Nothing.
Nothing. Just a main street and some buildings from the old times. That's it. So the mine was active from 1950-ish till 1992. There's about 2,000 people that lived here at the time, and became quite a family town in the end. And this used to be the main drag through town. It had a hospital, it had a hockey rink, it had a curling rink. Brand new school was built, and when the mine shut down because the town was company owned, everything was sold off at auction for pennies on the dollar.
Do you remember where your house was?
Yeah, I do remember where my house was. My grandfather had a cable vision, so he ran all the cable vision to the houses, and he was pirating channels from the United States like HBO and stuff.
Oh yeah?
He was one of the first people charged in all of Canada for pirating. So this used to be row on row of houses on each side.
And there's like no remnants of them. What a beautiful area for a town, though.
No kidding, eh? They had a ski hill right up where you're looking at. They had a ski hill there.
Wow.
They really took really good care of the residents, the company that owned the mine, to keep people around. Yeah, I think Grandpa's place was about here, his building. So he had a Radio Shack and a store, and it was about in this.
You had a Radio Shack?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wicked.
Yeah.
That was my favorite store when I was a kid.
Still is.
Radio Shacks aren't like what they used to be, though.
No, not like these.
Oh, back then, those things were awesome.
It's amazing how much has grown over in 20 years.
So when did they shut this town down?
1992 was when it was everything was put up for auction. I wasn't supposed to be born here.
Oh, yeah?
And I was premature. All of a sudden, my dad's watching the hockey game and mom's cutting his hair. And she goes, uh-oh, Dan, my water just broke. And my dad goes, no, it didn't. Oh, yes, it did. Well, they basically weren't set up for a premature baby here, but I was coming, whether hell or high water, I was coming.
Yeah.
And so I was born here and then medevac flighted out to Prince George. So that was a lot of fun for my parents. I'm still putting them through stress today, just not as much.
There's a lot of places like this out here, though. Out in this area, a lot of towns that were once, because of some kind of a mining situation or whatever that was, that are completely empty. Like this one here, and then there's what's the name of that other one that's not far from
Kennescott.
That's right. That's
in Alaska.
There's Kitsalt as well,
and
too.
Kitsalt, yes.
Yep.
That was a molybdenum mine that was supposed to be
That's right.
put in. But all the buildings are still there. The fella that owns it is preserving everything.
Yeah, and they recently changed ownership again.
Oh, did they? So
yeah, because I tried contacting them years ago to try to get in there, and they weren't allowing anybody to come in and film at that time. So, but one of my subscribers reached out again, said, hey, yo, I was just talking with some people, and the guy sold Kitsalt, and now it belongs to somebody else who's turning it into some active, they're doing something there now with it, or starting to do something. I'm not sure what it was they're starting to do, but I don't know, a pipeline or some kind of thing or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the gas, the North, Coastal GasLink pipeline.
Something like that. There's supposed to be something going on there. Someone just got it. I don't know if that's true. Maybe you guys know about Kitsalt, but yeah, I heard that they switched owners. That other guy wanted to start, I can't remember the story about the other guy. The other guy wanted to make a community of all sorts of different smart people.
Yeah.
It kind of sounded a little bit weird, but
he was a little bit of a philanthropist, because yeah, I saw an interview with him. He's a little bit of a weird philanthropist type of guy, but yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, you want to put like scientists and all sorts of things where they can freely be themselves. I'm like, what kind of things were being would have been concocted in an area that was allowing for people that were smart
all to get together
with
no oversight,
right? There's only a few buildings left standing here in Cassiar, and the bunkhouses that I'm standing beside right now are some of them. These were built to house some of the employees back in the day, and still actually partially being used here today. But this whole town was built on mining asbestos, until nobody wanted to use asbestos anymore, and that became the demise of Cassiar. The guys pulling up right now, they're gonna offload that big chunk of jade. This is crazy out here. So all of these pieces are jade. Look at the size of that one over there. It's crazy. And you add water to it and then the green just pops right out. Wow. What do you think that piece is worth?
I don't know enough about quality, but that's quite a bit. That's a beautiful piece right there.
Wow. 835 kgs.
Kilograms, yeah. They pay by the kilogram, so it could be like $20 to $100 a kilogram.
Depending on the quality of it.
Yeah.
So we're not sure what all the G's mean. If G means good, G means great, G means garbage. Wow. That's super beautiful. And that was an asbestos mine over there?
Yeah, so you got the old mill is to the right, and then you have some of the outer buildings, and then on the left was the mine dry where they stored the dried asbestos.
So this is the area that we took the quads out in the other day. We came in here, he got permission to come in. We came in through the gate and went all the way through around the back because he's, well, kind of born and raised here, so he kind of knows everybody in the area when it comes to mining and stuff like that. So he kind of seems to know everybody. Thanks for getting us access.
Anytime.
That was pretty damn epic.
Anytime.
So all this stuff down here, I'm going to call it Cassiar gravel. That's all jade. It's just green everywhere. That's insane. It's just all over the ground here. Look at this little piece.
Asbestos. So here's the fibers here.
So those little fibers between there, that's what asbestos is?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. Look how shiny that is. So that's the asbestos. That's wild. I've never seen that before. Like, who back in the day found this in a rock was like, like, come on, for real, like, who? Like, what are these fibers for? Oh, that's crazy cool. By the 1970s, the population here was big enough that it needed 2 schools, 2 churches, a hospital, a swimming pool, a rec center, and even a hockey rink. And now if you look around, it's just a bunch of rubble all over the place and trees growing where families were once raised. Man, there's so much cool stuff around here. Check those things out. Imagine building a tiny home on the back of that thing. Oshkosh. That is a huge rig. Yeah, this thing's really sweet too. Wow, it's freaking wild. They may not be mining asbestos around here anymore, but clearly there is a whole lot of jade sitting on the ground around here. The whole town of Cassiar may have moved on, but there's still a few people here today that still call Cassiar home, like this guy right here. So Adam found that rock on his claim, and he is about to find out if this is a big payday or if that is just another pretty rock. But clearly there's a lot of jade around here. They even filmed a big TV series out there, I think it was around 2015, called Jade Fever. Well, let's find out if Adam gets to cash in today.
Yeah, well, keep on looking.
Yeah, well, thank you for cutting that. I really appreciate it. Maybe we'll load it back up and take it home. It can be a lawn ornament.
Giddy up.
Still pretty, but worth this. He said he was going to cut me in 10%. Does that mean I owe you now?
Not yet. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them.
Yeah, I've never seen that TV show. So I'm heading over to Adam's for dinner, and I'm taking over a commodity that's very expensive up here. Can I come in, little guy? I know there's one thing up here that's very expensive, and I would love to donate to your cause.
Oh.
Because I know this is
$1 million.
probably the most expensive thing you guys can mine up here. So I'm gonna gift you guys some broccolini for your home.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Chrome.
You better eat that. It's probably gonna go bad in a day or two. Oh, that was a barbecue. Potatoes. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. There's still my beer in their fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Your brother's crazy.
Looks like the weather's starting to turn here a little bit. Thankfully, we've had some pretty darn good weather, but that looks pretty nasty. I am craving snacks like freaking crazy. I would do anything right now for Smarties, potato chips, licorice. But up on this side of British Columbia, there is no such thing as a corner store. From here is probably about an hour, hour and a half, either direction. Maybe something like that, just to get somewhere to buy snacks. That's why when I went over there tonight, I brought them some of my broccolini. So when we were in Whitehorse, I bought a giant bag of broccolini, and they were telling me that they were running out of vegetables. And from here, it's like an hour and a half to go get vegetables. So I thought I would give them some of my broccolini. It was quite awesome today to be invited out to an area that not everybody is allowed in. So Cassiar is completely blocked off from the general public. And to be able to get in there today, to be able to run our camera down the streets of a place that once was quite the little town was a really rad experience for me. And to be shown all that Jade stuff, and to also explore the backcountry in an area where the asbestos mines and stuff were the other day. That's where we rode all our quads through. Was absolutely an experience, man. Every time I've come down here to see Adam, he's taken me out on quite the freaking adventure. This area has so much history and so much going on in it, with all the gold mining going on around here and all the jade and stuff like that. And he was telling me about a couple of TV series that have been filmed around here a lot, including Jade City with Scrappy Larry's Wrecking Yard, which was a big part of that series, and also Gold Rush, which was filmed up here as well too. Today was awesome, and I got to take myself home a rock with a nice great big line here of asbestos through it. He was telling me that if I clean the rock up, I can spray this with a clear coat, and all the colors in here and all the colors in the asbestos will just start to pop out. And it's just a freaking cool thing. I think I'm gonna put this on my desk at the shop. I don't have a desk at the shop yet, but when I do get myself my own desk, which will be happening soon, I'm crazy. This is a rock, bro. It's a rock. Don't lick it. It's got asbestos in it. Oh, cool. I just noticed there's a shiny band of it going across here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's the big one across there and another little band across here. And I also got myself a piece of jade. Look at this thing. Hold on. I'm just gross. I'm going to spit. But look at that. A spit-covered piece of jade. It was pretty cool to bring a piece of memory back here with us. Anyway, I want to thank Adam for taking us out on all these epic adventures. Every time I come here, never fails. So me and him were talking about me buying my own quad. He said that if I buy myself a brand new quad over this winter, he's going to buy himself a brand new quad this winter. I don't know if we're supporting each other's spending habits or whatever is going on here. But maybe. Like, I think with all the adventure that there is out there that my van doesn't have access to, having quad access to all those trails back there, I think is going to open up my van life adventure. Because after living in my van for all these years, it's taking more and more stimulation to get excited about some of the things that I do. And to be able to come out here and park somewhere and take the quad out and see areas that are way, way, way less traveled, I think is going to be really good for my own personal van life myself. Whether the channel likes it, I'm not sure if they're going to like a little bit of quad action in the middle of my van life somewhere. But I think for me, it's going to add a quality to my life and an excitement to my life right now. What's your problem? An excitement to my life right now that I think I very much need. Yes, sir? We're talking about adding exciting things to my life. She's like, I'm exciting. I know you are, bro. I'm talking about adding something else exciting, buddy. Hey, we need to make changes sometimes. Change is a good thing, bro. That's all I got for you. Me and Cruz are going to go enjoy a night watching some Netflix. The crew here have actually taken off back to their gold claim over here to mine some more gold tonight. They've been working double shifts around here, being that it's the tail end of their season because snow comes up here in probably about a month from now. They figure the snow is going to fly. So they're trying to gather as much gold as they can before they close down this place for the season and come back next season. I'm pretty sure we will be back here again. Me and Adam were talking about maybe some epic rides that me and him can go on together if I come back. So, yeah, I think Northern British Columbia is going to be a place that we will spend a little bit more time in. you know, on our adventures over the next year or two for sure. All right, guys, keep your double V's up. Big hugs from me and Cruzy. I love you, pal. All right, y'all. Peace out. I'll see you soon. Getting access to go out and filming in these areas wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you guys allowing me to come in there with my camera. So Adam, thank you for this one. And if any of you out there have anything unique or an opportunity like that you think we should show the channel, hit me up. I don't know, maybe you live in a gold mine. Maybe you live in a cave. Maybe you live in an upside down bus. Come on, let us tell that story. All right, guys, go check out brand new merch is on the store right now. Peace out.